Ingredients: 250 grams of Stork Butter, 300 grams of caster sugar, 4 ripe bananas, fair trade, 2 eggs, free range, 380 grams of flour, self-raising. The first step is to prepare the ingredients. I've weighed out all the ingredients and put them into separate bowls. To prepare the bananas, you first have to peel them and mash them finely. I mashed them quite coarsely, which caused me problems later on. I then cracked the 2 eggs and mixed them together in a bowl. After this, all the ingredients were prepared, ready for combining. I set a fan oven to 150 degrees to preheat. And then I started melting the butter. I messed up in this step. Instead of putting the butter in first, I turned the gas on first. To stop the butter from spitting when you put it in the pan, add the butter first, then turn on the gas. Once all the butter had melted, I turned off the heat. I then added the sugar and continued to stir. Once the sugar had dissolved, I then added the mashed banana. The banana was in still quite large chunks. This means that it got stuck to the spoon and floated in the pan. I tried squishing it with the spoon to make it into smaller pieces. After this, I added the 2 eggs. Finally, I added the flour, and I kept stirring it until it all combined into a smooth paste texture. Make sure that it doesn't get stuck on the side of the pan or at the bottom, so stir around that part too. Then you can add it to the tins. I'm using tin liners here to make it easier to film, but it will work just as well with butter greasing the tins. Then add them to the oven. For 35 minutes. Depending on the size of the batch and your oven in particular, it may be more or less time. To test to see if it's done, pierce the cake with a skewer. If it comes out clean, then the cake is done. If it's still gooey inside, then it needs more time in the oven. In my case, they needed another 5 minutes. Finally, take them out of the paper wrapper if you've used paper and cut them up. You may want to wait as they become more solid after waiting for them to cool down.